Hello and welcome back for part number 2 of Archaon versus the earliest Ultimate Crisis. We've actually finished everything I was going to do this turn, so go ahead and click the end turn button. Already going into turn 5, yikes. Yeah, one thing I will say about the endgame crisis, if you set it to happen very early, and I have some experience of that in, before patch 2.1, just with the regular crisis where one of the events happens. There is such a huge difference between spawning on turn 10 versus spawning on turn 35, or even spawning on turn 20. So I kind of wish... yeah, I don't know. I kind of wish it was on a fixed turn, and you could just say, hit me on turn 10, but anyway. Well, we can't make it to their settlement, sadly. Yes, and I think their lord did not force march, so she's going to be able to recruit. I keep saying she, even though it's a... yeah, it's a demonette, so who knows. Alright, last chance. Yeah, you're not interested in becoming a vassal without a fight. So what are we doing here? I guess we are... oh, more warhounds. Hooray. Okay, at least there's 2 marauders over here. That's very good.
For chaos! For chaos!
I think at this point as well, if I stand here... ooh, maybe I could... maybe I could bait her into coming to attack my lone lord by having Archaon go into ambush stance. Let's see, what's the Wind of Magic doing over here? It's blowing. Yeah. Don't think we really need channeling stance. Would be nice to get a second battle out of this, though. So I think there's a good chance that they detect us. But if she recruits a few units, comes at us here thinking she can take on my lord on his own, then irrespective of whether the ambush actually succeeds, we should hopefully weaken their forces a bit before we're attacking. And yep, same garrison as before. Okay, we can add those 4 units next turn, so that's good. Let's go ahead and pick up that extra warhound unit. Really don't particularly want a bunch of warhounds in my army going forward, but one of the fun things about the warband system is, you just have to make do with what you get, kind of thing. Okay, so I think this positioning is good. Let's also pick up... yeah, I think now is the time to pick up the Hell Cannon. It might have helped a little in that last battle. We did take damage from the towers, but I think once we've finished these guys off, we'll have another turn or 2 before we're fighting battles again. So yeah, I think it would have been awesome to have the Hell Cannon for that first siege, but we didn't have that option. So yeah, I think picking up now is fine. And we won't grab the Swords of Chaos just yet. We need to remember to do that if we're leaving our own territory, though. Probably want these before we go to fight Boris, but hold off for now. Okay. Building upgrade. Yep. And that's that 250 discount on the building we did with the commandment. So now let's switch this over to just Chaos Undivided, Corruption, and what else we got going on? Yeah, we encountered Boris, who obviously hates us and can't do anything there. Anything else diplomacy-wise?
Boris, sacred executioner!
Yeah. Are these guys... no, they're still not fighting anybody. But yeah, we've got a +10 relations bonus from having one vassal. We're going to get another +10 next turn when we subjugate the exquisite... What are they called again? The exquisite pain? Yeah. So my plan is to just focus on these ones, like next turn take this, subjugate these demons, then basically come help the Bloody Sword against Boris. Alright. We've got enough money. If it wasn't for the logistics of getting him over here, I wouldn't mind recruiting another lord and just having yet another character, you know, getting started on experience. But I don't think that's worth it. Okay, just trying to think. Anything else? Nope, don't need the other Chaos Gift active. Yep. That's all for this turn. We should look at the... Yeah, we should pay attention to the Cull in a turn or two once they've got their stack. Ah, she didn't take the bait and come out. Alright. At least she sat in the settlement. For some reason... Yeah, I was playing a test game. Alright, I was going to say we should pay attention to the Cull and make sure their army's coming to do something useful. I mean, I want it in this direction anyway, so this is fine. But yeah, I was playing a test game. And this was before patch 2.1, although I don't think that makes a difference. And I wasn't able to subjugate the exquisite pain if their lord was still alive and outside the settlement, which is weird because I feel like you are able to subjugate if you take the last settlement normally. But anyway, the lord sat in the settlement here, so it's whatever. All right. So we've got 10 years to deal with. I still don't think the Swords of Chaos are really worth getting here. Ooh, this is nice though. We got 2 extra units appearing. Nice. Yeah, so we can actually fill out Archaon's stack. Oh, and we also got 2 more units appearing in this other region. Good. Yeah, there's a lot of these where it's like a 20% roll, and we just got pretty lucky of that last end turn with a bunch of them coming up. So what do we want to recruit? Let's see, when do we next have to spend money on upgrades? 3 more turns. Okay, not for a while. Yeah, these buildings are really expensive, which is why I was thinking about it. But we should invest in making our army as strong as possible here, I think. Let's definitely grab the trolls. I feel like... Well, yeah, we don't need this. We definitely don't need more warhounds for this battle. We've already got enough. They're not particularly useful in the... Like, an extra unit of warhounds are just not so useful in this siege situation anyway. We can always pick them up on the way back through this region, that extra warhound unit, when we're going to fight Boris.
The storm of chaos gathers.
Alright, let's come in circle. Close victory, interesting. Yeah, so they just have...
You may touch me.
They just have a bunch, yeah, 4 extra units of marauders. Okay.
By the eldritch I see.
Let's get... Yeah, definitely want these marauders recruited though. We want to start getting experience on these units as fast as possible. With the warhounds, I don't care about that because I'm not going to keep them and we can't upgrade them with the upgrades here anyway. So I suppose the question is... Do I want any of these? I don't think so. The warhounds are not the worst against Kislev with all of their Kossars, but I'm not sure even then that they're particularly useful. We can always grab them next turn. Yeah, I think that's the thing is... We can grab a couple of these units next turn and just save that turn's upkeep. I don't think they make a difference again in this battle. This doesn't actually... No, it doesn't actually give me a boost immediately to power reserve. which is too bad. Okay, I guess you can come over here in camp stance then.
You don't understand real power.
Alright, and let's go ahead and stop researching that. We can turn it back on and not lose any time before the end of the turn. I just want again to maximize the chance of rolling, or give myself a chance of rolling students. Alright, fight this manually. Medium casualties. Yeah. Now, we'll see what the settlement looks like. We've got enough forces at this point that I might want to split my troops up. We have the Hell Cannon to help break through packed infantry, though, in the choke point. That's really good. Okay, it doesn't look like the choke points are as bad this time. We can just get in here and... yeah, maybe here and here. Yeah, this is a bit wider. Alright, let's send in units from this side. This is a much, yeah, the flatter map is definitely much nicer here. Guess we can try channeling magic again. Alright, so Archaon... Archaon and Ograx can lead the charge here. I don't think they're going to have their lord on the front line, and apart from her, our guys are not going to take damage too quickly. Let's have our fast units. Yeah, it just feels like a nice open, far more open map, this one. Let's have our fast units off to the side, and they can just sneak in wherever there aren't enemy units. You lot come over here. Definitely want to keep trolls close to character for the leadership buff, because that is the problem with trolls, the cramped leadership. Okay, we've got... yeah, this is not... yeah, this is actually move around, which I don't really want to do, and this is... just a boost to... oh, base damage and armor piercing damage. Okay. Sure. Alright, let's get Chaos Warriors in here. Alright, we're gonna end up with a bit of a blob, probably. Not completely sure how the... it feels like the towers... oops. It feels like the towers do a fair amount of AoE damage, and clumping my units up on top of each other is probably not the best idea. Okay, you guys... yeah, you guys start here, because then you can come out and flank. And same for these ones. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have another unit over here. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. If they have a couple of particularly strong looking units over here, we can just not advance there initially. So yeah, I think this looks fine. Just get this ability going right away. Yeah, they've got just one unit of marauders here. Everyone, not you, advance over this way. And we're getting hit by... oh no, not magic, by this. Okay, in that case... just pull around to the side. Yeah, knights aren't going to accomplish too much just charging headlong into these marauders. I like that the barrier is soaking up the tower damage though, that's good. Alright.
My God's call.
Yeah, shoot it wherever there's a big clump of stuff. Alright, well, this Hell Cannon has a bit to learn about homing shots, I guess. Alright, let's just get in here, try and pound that Marauder unit as fast as possible. Here's our Lord. Okay, well, she's not going to be able to stop us from running around and capping these points.
Marauder Horseman!
Marauder Horsemen pretty vulnerable to... Oh, I'm sorry. Their units are pretty vulnerable to our Marauder Horsemen.
Finding fresh souls.
Alright, they're sort of abandoning their
Mortal foes.
position here a bit, aren't they? Oh no, it's going to be out of range. Alright, well that's fine.
Attack the mortals. Archaon.
Oh, it's out of combat. No, no, no. Alright, we didn't lose too much there. Yeah, you just go cap that. Don't really care about them taking this back. Let's just run away from them. They only have the one fast unit, and it's over this side. Okay, Archaon, get some magic down. That mostly hit their stuff. Uh-oh, speaking of mostly hitting their stuff. Yeah, maybe have you... Why don't you just go for this tower? It's going to be annoying otherwise. Yeah, we're just sort of giving these units to run around, but I think that's fine. And the Lord's just sitting back there, not doing anything. It's great.
Exalted.
This guy's on a horse or anything. Yeah, it just takes him a while to get in. Let's go boom again.
Corruption.
Do we need another one of these? Yes. Yeah, we're making good progress here though. That was a nice cast. One of you just grab this.
Drag us to the souls.
Alright. Ooh, we're taking a lot of damage here. What's that from? I guess it must be a tower. Ouch. Okay. Pull back.
Chaos Knights of Sea.
I feel like the Knights from one side and the Hellstriders
They
and
die.
Warhounds from the other should be able to beat this one unit. Let's see.
Marauder Horseman.
Yeah, I definitely underestimated the towers a little bit in all of these battles. They've done a decent amount of damage to us. Let's just reform.
Driven by pain. To the next.
Yeah, wait for the Knights to charge in, I think. Absorb the damage on the barrier. Alright, these ones are more or less sorted out. It's good. Okay, all of you lot, get in here.
Pangs of suffering.
Ouch, ouch,
Chaos
ouch.
Marauders. Raw. The gods agree.
Okay, we've got the tower, that's good. Guess I may as well fire this up and move it in a bit. It did a bit of damage. Oh, another tower. Alright, you know what? Let's have this unit come out. I don't want to lose more on this unit. I'd rather spread damage around a tiny bit. How are the Knights doing? Good. Nice. Okay, no casualties. Just took damage on the barrier. Excellent.
Riders.
I think we'll be getting the army lost. No, maybe not. Yeah, there's a lot of balance of power in that Lord, I guess. But I don't care too much about taking damage on the Warhounds, to be completely honest. Looks like the barrier's absorbing damage again. We actually did damage to this unit really fast. Yeah, this is one thing I'm still sort of getting used to with Warhammer 3, is the fact that shock cavalry is not as hopeless as it was in Warhammer 2. Or melee cavalry in general, I guess. Performs much better. I think the AI also just gets straight up less in the way of melee cheats on very hard battle difficulty. Alright, just make sure that unit shatters and then we can go grab this. Yeah, I don't think... Alright, let's have Archaon and our Exalted Hero come and fight their general. Alright, those units are shattered. Yeah, we come over here. Lost a victory point. Where is that? Not sure. Drop down Sowing Doom on these ones. Ouch. Or, yeah, ouch. Ograk's taking a bit of damage there. Still okay though. You can heal this in 2 turns, no problem. Alright, you better... Yeah, don't want you firing into that big clump, just gonna hit our own stuff. Okay, we've almost captured that. Good. Yeah, the Lord putting up a bit of a fight here. Damage reasonably well spread on these units, I have to say. Ooh, that's going to be nasty though. Didn't actually kill too much. Yeah, I think they're almost giving up. Have we left a unit alive? And that's why... Yes, we have. Shoot. Okay.
Chaos Knights.
Oh, those are the spearmen. Alright, no, there's the army losses. Okay. I was thinking they started with quite a lot, and it's funny if the Lord is so much the balance of power, but that's why they're not... they haven't got the army losses yet, but yeah, we did just miss this unit. Alright. Good enough, though. Yeah, Knights of Tzeentch did a good job. I probably could have thrown them in a little more, you know, been a little less cautious with them in those first couple battles. Still don't think they'd do a great job against the, or they'd take quite a bit of damage against the Hellstriders with spears, which is why I held them back outside of the gate for the Dark Fortress. But anyway. Yeah, Spawn of Nurgle did a lot of damage. I really don't think this unit would perform well at all. They've got, I mean, on paper the stats are just not that great, but they've taken they've actually done a good job of just soaking damage in some of these battles without losing entities. And of course they can't break, which is an advantage. So maybe I underestimated them. Alright, that was a really good win. Really nice pile of gold, or whatever this is, Dark Favor. Yeah, more experience. Excellent. And we can sack and then subjugate, I think. Yeah. You have to be a bit careful with having the demons as a vassal. They're not willing to, for example, just give you settlements like the Marauders are, but better to have 2 vassals than to make the 1 vassal we already have a bit stronger. But we can also grab a bit of free gold. And yeah, we completed that ally mission with a Cull, so allegiance up with them, that's nice. Yeah, victory over Slanesh, fine. Sword of Might. Yeah, that's one good thing about having multiple lords fighting, is having that multiple roll on magic items. Okay, so you go ahead and subjugate. There we go. Okay, so that spawns a new army with 9 units. They're not going to be mad about us right away. Yeah. But military action against Exquisite Pain -101 is going to sort itself out. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not going to rebel against us with Archaon's army right here and them not being too strong just yet. So that was good. We couldn't have done this earlier than we did, so we basically got this first faction sorted out as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and grab a level of points. Sadly, still no students, despite turning off the research. I think it's only a small chance. It really adds up though, because coming to the technology, Yeah, turn that back on. We're at 120% from the 2 vassals, thanks to Archaon's like lord or faction trait. And yeah, like another 10% from the student, more vassals, you know, 10% each. You can quickly get up to 150, 200%. Alright, we have lots of movement left, so let's think a bit about what we're doing next. Did we encounter new factions? No. Yeah, I guess this isn't a coastal settlement, so we don't automatically get diplomatic contact with the people over here. So, could be as few as 4 turns before we get endgame crisis stuff spawning. Let's just see. Yeah, we can see from this that Crackerjack do still have all 3 of these settlements. It is weird how the game lets you see stuff like this even though we're not in diplomatic contact. I think Archaon and all our military forces should come up this way, ready to go after Boris. We're not at war with him yet, which is kind of nice. We can hopefully use that to our advantage. But I think, considering sending someone over this way, probably the hero would make more sense. Yeah.
Are you a god?
We could send this dude though. Nah, that's probably not as good. And he probably has movement penalties from getting in and out of the water. We can at least grab him Root Marcher.
Let us corrupt.
Because all I want to do is come over this way and get close enough to get diplomatic contact with Crackerjack. Because then I can direct my vassals to go attack them. Yeah, I think I do want to do this. It's too bad because Ograx is a good fighter to have in our army.
Never stop.
Well, this should put us in contact with, yeah, the Go Madney.
Enter then! Are you after a drink?
Alright, so they're at war with this Minor Kislev faction who start off kind of down here. We definitely don't want to join war against them right now. We should do this though, to grab a little extra money from diplomacy. It's too bad they're not at war with Crackerjack and we can't join the war that way. I guess that wouldn't bring our vassals into the war immediately though, which is what I want. Okay, well let's take their money. We don't need military access. Let's see if they'll give us a little more. 349. 272. Yeah, let's take the 349. You can play around with these numbers and get them to pay a little more than what it says here, but I'm not going to bother with that. It's so nice having this interface. This is one of the things I really like about Warhammer 3, is this interface. It's so much easier to do diplomacy without having to fiddle around with the payment amounts.
All the way!
Alright. So eventually we would love to have these guys and all the Norskans as vassals, but for the time being I'm happy to just take a little money. We certainly weren't planning to go attack them anyway. Yeah, nothing else of interest just yet, that's fine. We shouldn't need to sail all the way in here to make contact with Crackerjack, so Prince Ograx shouldn't be away for too long. Okay, now what are we doing? We've got 3 units of Warhounds here, and then we've got 1 more over here. So we're about to leave this region and head to the north. So the question is, do I want any of these 3 Warhounds? Let's do the math again. We gain so much money from fighting battles, but we also are going to spend so much gold on this stuff. So that's... Let's just count at the base amount. So that's 8,000, and then I'm going to want to do this building for the sorcerers. Yeah, this also increases our income, which is big. So that's 10,500. We can get the 10% discount, so that's... Yeah, I mean, that saves us like 1,000, but...
You dare!
I guess I should see what warband units are available in this province. Okay, well we can get warhounds from here if we want them. And more trolls and marauders. Okay. And we're still in our own... Yeah, this still counts as part of this province, so I don't think we need to actually pick up anything right now. Yeah. Still don't need to pick up the Swords of Chaos either. Can we get here next turn? Oh, it's showing that we may be able to. Not sure what Boris is up to. Yeah. I think Boris is probably going to attack this in the next couple of turns. We want to avoid going to war with Boris because that way the AI will not take into account where our armies are when they're trying to move. Speaking of which, do I want to force march to get a bit closer here? Maybe.
I foresee
What I could do,
you have my promise.
force march with you.
Moving.
Don't see why there'd be an army coming along this way. And Boris would have to have an army here and choose to declare war on us to really punish us from going into force march.
Let's be about this.
I think I can risk it. It's far more likely, I think, that he's up this way and making his way... Like, he took this settlement, he then built up an army, he's making his way up to the monolith of Festalung.
My destiny lies this way.
Okay, yeah, no need to pick that up yet. And we'll do an assessment next turn of what we're trying to do and whether to grab any remaining units from this province before leaving it. Got replenishment coming in. It's not great, but we are boosting the Marauder replenishment at least. Yeah, nothing else to do there, I think. We turn the technology back on. Yeah, so the turn before this finishes upgrading, we want to change the commandment over to the building discount, but don't need to do that either, so yeah, we're finished. Definitely good to have a big pile of gold here. It goes away very quickly when you're building those, the Dark Fortress upgrades. Okay, and Boris did come in and just make that attack. Interesting. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that they marched back home, but it's understandable because we don't have an enemy anymore. I really want them to come attack Krakadrak like I was saying, but...
I'll slaughter in your name.
Alright, let's start with doing that. Didn't have any events come up, okay.
Move.
Oh, encounter the Roxman clan, but not Krakadrak? Nuts.
Let me do this.
Do you have any diplomatic... No, it wouldn't let us... Yeah, they're not going to be at war with Krakadrak. No. Yeah, I can't do any diplomacy with them. They obviously hate us. Yeah, because you can't give a... Oh, we don't have enough allegiance with them anyway. But yeah, there's no attack target that's valid here because we don't have enemies that we actually can technically see. Alright, so can't do anything with vassals. Have a decision here though.
Good plan.
Have a choice as to whether to come attack Boris at the monolith of Festalung.
Sirian's eye guides me.
We're not at full strength.
Orson's wish.
Does not look like... Well, yeah. They definitely didn't take a lot of damage taking this, because they've got full health Cossar units here, although the damage would not really be put on the archers anyway. Alright, well looking at this is about as much balance of power as they had last turn, so I don't think Boris had much of a fight at all to take this, so presumably his army is close to full strength. But I mean, he has 19 units here. He's not recruiting, so he's not going to be much stronger next turn. Garrison will be a bit stronger. Alright, we rolled a unit of Marauders of Slaanesh too. That's not bad. So if we were to attack him here, what would we have? Would have 17 units, 18, 19, plus the Swords of Chaos. 20, plus this guy.
You need a boon.
Plus these 5 units. That's actually quite a lot. I think I should go for that.
I'll have this world.
Maybe we should wait. No, I think waiting 1 turn is good. If he moves out of the settlement somewhere else because he's not expecting us to attack him, that's fine. I don't want my vassals particularly to come. Like, I'd much rather be able to just send my vassals off to try and do a little damage to Krakadrak. I don't really need. Like, they're not going to. You know, they've got nothing here. This army's not going to move out till it's finished recruiting. I don't want to wait around for them before attacking Boris, so I think I'll hold off. I won't declare war on him yet, and we'll just hang out here, somewhat suspiciously.
Dominance.
If he stays in the settlement, that's fine. Like I said, I don't think he's going to get too much stronger. We'll get a bit stronger. We may also get more units spawning here that we can just add to our second army. I'm absolutely fine with going a bit into the red on income, because this is going to be a pretty tough battle, I think. So let's maybe use ambush stance. How's Winds of Magic? Not great. Should maybe use channeling stance then. Yeah. Yeah, let's do channeling stance. And let's stand at the edge of our territory. I think we'll just occupy this when, assuming we attack and win, because it does have the salt resource we can use, and it will give us more replenishment to actually be inside the settlement. We can always give it to... Yeah, we can always bring the Tong back as a new vassal when we take this, for instance. So yeah, let's go into channeling stance. Let's stand here. And you channel as well.
Yes. You dare.
Don't think he's very likely to come attack us.
We shall weave
Actually,
the fates.
Ursun's command.
it's so funny that, like, if I click on his army, it lets me see how strong he is relative to us. Whereas if I click on my army, it doesn't let me see how strong they are relative to me. It's like... Oh man, there's so many little things like this. Immortal Empires, Warhammer 3, I guess, in general, are kind of a bit messy still with a bunch of bugs and things. But that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm just trying to weigh up, do I actually want to do a bit of unit recruitment right now? Just to sort of hedge against him coming after us. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing to do here.
Speak.
They don't want the, I'm not willing to pay for trade deal. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not willing to pay for military access. If they're willing to pay us at some point, that's fine.
There'll be a reckoning.
I think I'm going to be greedy and leave it. Do recruitment next turn, save us that turn's upkeep. I don't think he's going to want to come attack us. When he's still got this enemy. Yeah, well, we'll see. This could be a mistake. And yeah, still 2 turns on that. Oh, one thing we should do actually. Let's get the Gift of Chaos down that boosts our missile resistance. Yes, these are actually... Well, the defensive supplies and this ability are, I'm not sure, are so good, but missile resistance 15%, that just applies to every unit. That is exactly what we want against the Kislev Archer army. Yeah, so these guys now have 30% missile resistance, which, plus the 5 ward save from Archaon gives to everybody in his army, so... Warrens are not the worst at going after Cossars. Yeah, nothing to do with you just yet. I haven't mentioned at all what's going on down to the south here. We'll have to pay more attention to this when the crisis spawns, because we're likely to have greenskin armies coming up from the south. But there's a minor Skaven faction, Clan Ferric, who I think are just going to probably keep to themselves. Here we might have an issue with Skaven. Yeah, you can see the Skaven corruption building here, which is hurting public order, but nothing to worry about right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and end the turn. Alright, so Boris stayed put and started to recruit. I think that's fine. Okay, unit experience gained for Chaos Warriors. Good. And yeah, okay, so the Nurgle guys are going after Clonferic. Bloody Sword are getting attacked from Tzeentch, who's on the other side over here. Alright. Now, let's start off with... Yeah, there's always a bit of a question of the order in which to do things with Warriors of Chaos. You've got like your warband upgrades, recruiting units before you move out of the territory, you've got your vassals to command.
Yes, yes.
Let us check recruitment. Okay, we picked up a unit of Marauder Horsemen too. I think I want to just throw everything I can at this. I'm just going to recruit as much as I possibly can across these armies. And I get the discount with recruiting on Archaon.
Let us corrupt.
Yeah, well, it's not a big discount, but every little counts. Every little, you know, adds up.
For chaos.
Let's stay in... Yeah, we can just stay in channeling stance. So let's grab these 3 units. Yeah. Actually, no, we should grab... We should grab the Swords of Chaos on Archaon, because I think we get a discount on that recruitment too. Check on that.
Despoilers come.
Yes.
I'll have this world.
Swords of Chaos, your time has arrived. Because they have maxed out experience, like there wasn't really an argument for having them with us any earlier. We didn't actually... We got half an experience rank on the Hell Cannons, so I think it was justified. Alright, let's grab these 2. You can grab that.
Now they will search.
Then...
I am the chosen of the gods.
Yeah, let's just make sure we're throwing enough force at this. Right. We have to actually declare war on him. So how should we do that? So if I declare war just from this, then it automatically brings my vassals in. Whereas if I declare war by joining the war via diplomacy with the demons, the Khorne demons, it does not bring your vassals in right away. I'm not quite sure how that works, but it's definitely a turn or 2 delay before vassals join, and that's good because I don't want my vassals. I don't need my vassals' help up here. Like, this battle's getting resolved this turn. They're not going to have much afterwards. I really want my vassals to just focus on one enemy who's going to be Crackadrak. So yeah, let's go here. Initiate diplomacy.
Next time.
I'm still thinking of attacking these guys once Boris is done if I have time, but so we don't want the non-aggression pact, but I will join war against Boris. Yes, nice amount of money. Good. Okay. Now let's see if that gives us... No, it does not give us a ally mission. You often get ally missions coming up to take on enemy lords. And because Boris is now an enemy, I wondered if that would spawn a mission, but maybe doesn't spawn midway through the turn or whatever. So yeah, let's have Archaon coming in circle. Alright, so Archaon's army on its own is giving us close defeat. Yeah, these bears are definitely scary. Melee attack 61. Yeah, I'm going to bring my other lord in and do that extra recruitment. I'm just trying to think about who should be in what army. Definitely think we're going to want to hold back and just pound them as much as we possibly can with the Hell Cannon. Alright, let's encircle.
A storm of chaos gathers.
Then you come in here.
Onward to destruction!
And so which units do I want in whose army? It doesn't matter too much. We're not going to be in a rush here. We've got to just be slow and careful, I think. Although that gives them more time to have towers and stuff up. So we're going to have 6 units in total with this guy's army. Let's maybe just put fast units in there. I think that makes the most sense. We want to do the recruitment on Archaon again for that little discount. Gotta get all the discounts you can. Yeah. Costs quite a bit of gold, but we should get a bunch for winning this battle, and the more convincingly we win it, the better. So yeah, let's go all in here, basically.
White eldritch I see.
And for the purposes of actually fighting the battle... Oh, you don't get the melee defense and leadership buffs from in camp anymore. Right, and that just starts our army off tired, so yeah, no need to go into that stance. Alright, let's do it. Still reckons valiant defeat, interesting. And Boris is on a horse, okay. Yeah, he's got... The units of warbears are definitely very scary, but they do have just a lot of archers here as well. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, so I think... Oh, nice. Now reinforcements are coming in close to where we start. Yeah, we have to be very careful of those silly warbears, because our fast units like warhounds especially are just far too light to cause any real damage to them. Too bad we don't have our hero with anti-large in the army, but yeah, I did want to get him to... We do want to get a move on with sending vassals against Krakadrak, because if they get to hold on in Norska and don't get wiped out, if they get to like beat Throg and hold off Clan Mulder, they're going to start to be extremely annoying. So yeah, we are down that hero. Tight choke point, that's not great. That's not great either. Well, we can wait for more magic. That's one thing here at least. So where are the towers? Up on the wall. I'm not completely sure actually. Alright, let's just start... We want to start out of arrow range anyway.
Chaos Marauders!
We maybe do need to attack multiple points at once. My experience though is that the enemy forces, when they have lots of units, tend to spread them out a bit anyway. Not sure what the line of sight will be like for the Hell Cannon. Alright, let's have it off fire at will. Yeah, we're gonna have to sort out exactly who's gonna go in first a little later on. I do want... Yeah, we do want to be able to threaten capturing these points. Just a rough situation for using cavalry. At least at the beginning. Alright, let's have our actual harder hitting cavalry
Slay every mortal.
monsters start over this way, and we can always move them around. Yeah, you as well.
Syrian's eye will see.
Okay, let's start the battle. Shouldn't be long. Yeah, 2 minutes before reinforcements. They have put a lot of stuff here. Yeah, they have got war bears here. Boris is back this way. Okay. They've got a lot of units over here though. That's kind of good, I think. They've split up. Makes me think we should do a similar thing with our reinforcement units. Send a bunch around to this other side. So at least give the illusion we're attacking from all sides. Okay, we can obviously advance a bit here. Yeah. Bit conservative with how far back I started. The Hell Cannon isn't even in range. Not sure how it's going to do against the Warbear Riders. It is pretty accurate with the kind of homing missiles. And it's okay against single entities. Oh, they've got both the Warbear Rider units here. Okay, well, that's actually kind of good for our fast units. Alright, let's take a shot at the Warbears and see how we do. I think they might run to either side and make us make the shot clip into the battlements here, but we will see. No, that was a hit. Okay, let's advance a bit further. I know they're going to have more time to get towers up, but I think it's more important that we're just a little patient, and I don't think the towers are going to be as nasty as the Chaos Towers. Yeah, I think we need to be a bit patient, get our other forces into position. They should be here soon. Yeah. Here we go. Alright, well you're on foot. You come over this way, but you guys... Yeah, you guys run around this side. I guess I never mentioned this at the beginning of the campaign, although I do have unit scale set to Ultra, and I have the default 60-minute battle timer on. I managed to completely whiff that shot with the Hell Cannon, it's not great. Alright, we're getting shot, but who are they shooting? Looks like they're just trying to shoot Archaon. I think that's fine. So if we do have to go in here and melee and fight their bears, the bears have moved. Yeah, they're just shuffling units around. It does feel like they're not going to get a great crossfire. They haven't got that many units in missile range, and they also are just a bit blocked by their own buildings. And the armored Cossars here, yeah, they're not the easiest units to attack in melee. Oh, we're wasting shots into that building. Yeah, I thought we might do that. Bears have ended up over here. Okay. I mean, we're going to have to fight the bears at some point. It's just, I'd much rather fight them when we've got more units inside the city. No, don't go through that way. Okay, if they're not going to defend, they're going to move units around and have to defend this point, I think. We'll let them do that, and then we'll actually get in and attack. And Archaon's getting shot, I think, by this tower, but it's not doing anything as far as I can tell. Yeah, it's not doing anything at all. Alright, I say that, he just got hit once, it's no big deal. I'd much rather he actually take a tiny bit of damage, it's like barely any, than they just start killing my marauders. Zargard, that's a good target for the Hell Cannon, if it actually can hit this time. Yeah, did a bit of damage, only one casualty. Alright, stop firing. I'd put it on fire at will, but the trouble is it will clip shots into the side here as the units move around. probably, yeah. It's where the homing shot can be kind of a downside. Oh, that's gonna miss. Okay, so what's happening over here? Not too much. They've not moved units around. Okay, well, let's go ahead and group up these sets of units, because they're going to have to run in and out a bit here. They've got Kossars, they've got 2 units of Kossars here. Don't think we want to go for them just yet, but let's just get ready.
Charge them!
And yeah, time to advance over this way, I think.
The fates agree!
So our guard, try and shoot them again.
My mastery absolute!
Build up a bit of magic, that's good. Oh, a big hit on that block would be awesome. Yeah, okay, that was a pretty good hit. You might as well move forward.
Chaos warriors! Move fast!
Yeah, have the guys with shields
Ready!
go in first. Maybe I should have even... Well, I don't know. I was going to say I should have considered a warband, you know, changing warband equipment over to actually have more units with shields, but the trouble is I've got those bears as well, so halberds are still pretty useful. Alright, they haven't responded to us doing this, that's great. And they've moved units away from here even. Okay. Well, certainly if they're going to do that, we should take advantage. Alright, this looks reasonably softly defended right now. Yeah, let's have that last hell cannon shot and then charge on in. Yeah, we're gonna get shot there by the Kossars. Yeah, there's no great targets for that just yet. They're definitely gonna react, I think, and come over this way. Yeah, we're grabbing that point, that's good. Okay, we have a foothold here though. We can... I don't want to split my forces up too much is the issue. Archaon, don't chase after them. Yeah, a ton of skirmishing units is going to be annoying to deal with, isn't it? Alright, well let's just be... Oh, you're not supposed to be in melee. Shoot, I'm definitely not supposed to be in melee with Boris. Get out.
Charge!
Yeah, there's too much to pay attention to here.
That's what the masters bid!
Yeah, let's just make sure we actually get our units in here.
On the hunt!
I mean, the good news is they're not really focusing fire into us particularly effectively. They've only got a couple of units actually shooting. Okay, our units on the side are getting wrecked by Boris, but we're not. I mean, they're not that important, and we haven't lost all of them anyway. Come on, get out, run away. There's no point you fighting him. I guess he's not as dangerous before he gets his bear mount, but still don't think that's a good fight for us. Okay, we've got those Kossars in melee. That is good for us. Yeah. Push up here. Don't really want you getting shot. That barrier. Yeah, we want to get over this way to that capture point. Just got the one unit here, I think. Yeah, let's go for them. We got out of melee. Oh, this is fine. Yeah, you can keep shooting him. That's okay. If he's willing to just... I mean, if he's willing to chase us out the castle the other way, that's fine. Don't really care at all about those units. Okay, yeah, let's get rid of these ones. Yeah, all their forces I think are going to be concentrated in the center. Right, we need to just get a move on. We've got lots more units to get up here. Go, go, go. I'm pretty happy with how this has gone though, I have to say. That's not the way I want to go. Okay, yeah, I've got the barricades up. It goes over this way. We're knocking that down, right? Yes. Oh, Boris has really chased after us here. Jeez, I didn't think he'd chase us out of the settlement. I mean, these units are pretty expendable. Like I said, I'm really not too unhappy about this. Okay, we do need to hit that barricade. Dealt with these ones.
Chaos Marauders!
Yeah, get in and fight.
Eat your
Get
swords!
in and fight those guys. Got shot a bit too much there, that's annoying.
Moving fast! Whips!
Okay, we get down some magic.
What?
No, not just yet, that's fine.
Marauders!
A lot of the balance of power is going to be tied up in those bears plus Boris. So we do have to bear that in mind. Okay, those are spearmen. Let's not throw our cab against that just yet.
Yes!
That's a marauder job. Okay, taking this point here.
True power!
Alright, a bit worried about this unit of marauders that's on the ash. They've obviously got a lot of troops over this way. What happened to Archaon? He ended up over here.
Archaon!
I don't really understand what's happening there.
Arms of war!
Archaon's not showing up at all. Weird. Okay. I'm going. Yeah, take down that barricade. Getting shot a bit here, but
Sorcerer
this is still
Lord!
not that bad. I felt like Archaon completely disappeared from the map. Yeah, his model's not even showing. Silly glitchy game. Oh, those mortars aren't going to last very long. Okay, you come and help over here.
Moving! They will
What's happening to you? Oh, getting eaten by bears. Alright, get out. Run away. Yeah, that's fine. Boris is still chasing us here.
They will
Yeah.
succumb!
Don't really care about that. I don't want these ones getting shot. We've taken this point though. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Faster!
Can't even see that unit.
Hell Scourge!
I thought they were further away. Alright, go get them. We're not actually taking too much damage here, even though we've been shot a lot. We need our halberdiers. Where are our halberdiers? Oh, they're over this way. Yeah, I kind of want them to deal with those bears. Alright, get in and take this. That's good. Actually, we've got more troops than we need here. We probably need more help against this. Why are you turning around? Okay, well, it's fine.
Dark Princess Marauders!
We don't have to force up that way if there's too many missile units.
Whips!
We're in melee here, apparently. I feel like this map's really buggy with showing units. Like, there's an enemy unit here and I just straight up can't see it. Like, I can kind of see some of the models. Oh, there's the Tsar Guard. Oh, great. Okay, hold on. Archaon's completely glitched out. Alright, well. Whatever.
Chaos Knights of
Okay, we need you in here. Just kind of want to launch a combined attack up the hill. Okay, if we can deal with those warbears. It's going to be a bit tricky there.
Fire!
But they are at least kind of isolated. Alright, you guys. Yeah, we're just going to need to charge up here. I think this unit needs to pull back.
by pain! That's what the masters bid!
Yeah, stop them from shooting. They only have. I think they more or less just have cussors in here. Units routing, that's fine. Doing a bit of damage to those warbears. We've got 3 of the 5 points.
Many glories!
Okay, lost a couple of the Swords of Chaos, but that's fine. I don't know what these guys are doing.
Running!
I think Archaon is just bugged out, but somehow still in the battle. I have no idea. You better not get wounded after the fight. I have a feeling some nonsense like that's going to happen. Alright, get up there. Yeah, they should not last very long in melee against you. Somehow we've actually not that far off wounding Boris, which is unbelievable to me given that these are just crap quality warhounds. Look, if these units break, I really don't care. Oh, Archaon's back. Okay.
My master's call!
And Archaon's been killing bears. Okay, we take that. Still a bit suspicious of how that went down, but whatever.
endless craving.
Alright, bears over this way. Yeah, they're going down too. Alright.
Glorious!
Oh, what
To
an
the next
absolute
victory!
glorious mess of a battle. How are we doing in here? Okay, we've got them in melee. Let's try and maybe stop those ones from shooting us. Looks like this is going fine though. Archaon's disappeared again. Alright. We got rid of those bears? Yeah, just about. Good job, boys. Nice. I think that's them wiped out. Okay, how are we doing? That's probably not a great melee for you, even though these guys don't have spears. Yeah, just you guys get out of here. Let's give Boris another shot. Actually, maybe we're better off if these units don't shatter at this point. Boris is low enough on health that our like he's not going to do too much if he gets over here. Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? There's a barricade there. Okay. These, yeah, I have to say, these siege battles were like a fair part of why I was not keen on Warhammer 3 when it launched. Like the glitchy stuff in these siege battles. I've enjoyed Immortal Empires overall, I have to say, but like, yeah, I don't know. Feels like there's still so many issues. Okay, we got rid of the barricade. Get in here. Oh, not the spears. Yeah, go for them. Alright, these ones, yeah.
So be it.
Those ones just had their unbreakable ability down. They're gonna break soon.
Eat your
I think we've got this though. We took a lot of damage, but spread over a lot of units, and mostly on pretty crap units that I might not even bother keeping after the battle. Yeah, Archaon's glitched out again. We've got a unit here.
transgression and submission.
Okay, take the center. Armored Cossars.
Dark Princess Marauders. Give us carnage.
Oh, they're broken. Good. What have we got here? Cossars. Okay.
Hell's
Oh,
Guard.
you're taking a lot of damage. I think they must be pretty close to the army losses. Boris is... I don't know what Boris is thinking in this battle. Okay, that's the center victory point. We lost some of the others, so we don't automatically win, but this is going just fine.
Flicker and fire.
Oh, charging into that unit with spears. I'm not sure if the spearmen get the same kind of bonus they do against, like, the charge reflect bonus, if they're already involved in melee, but I probably shouldn't have charged them like that.
Moving fast. All will be hell.
Right, they're unbreakable. Come on, Warhounds, you can do it. Well, you probably can't, but keep trying at least. So what's left on their side? These guys made themselves unbreakable, okay. Oh yeah, Boris, okay. Boris isn't unbreakable, is he? No, he's not. I see his leadership going down.
Now is our time.
Alright, well let's try and cap every point. They've got a couple of units here and there that are basically stopping us from winning. Yeah, let's go for these. You can go run them down. Just mostly at this point want to keep wounded units from taking too much more damage.
Fresh meat.
Oh no, what happened to our Chaos Warriors? Whoa!
Nuts.
What? What's happening to you guys? Okay, I have no idea what that was about. I didn't even notice they were getting beaten up, let alone
Of the dark.
routing with 13 dudes left. That's kind of bad.
Seal to our steeds.
Alright, those ones look like they're giving up.
Chaos
Boris is giving up?
Marauders.
Yes, we did it. Nice. Oh my goodness. Yeah, complete... well, that was going to be a messy battle no matter what, and then it seemed like there were a whole bunch of glitches happening with my units disappearing, some of their units not showing up properly, but all things considered, it actually didn't go that badly. This unit taking so much damage, I don't know why I didn't notice that, unless it was, again, some kind of bug. But everything else is okay here. I doubt Boris has got much force left outside of this for us to worry about, so we can heal up. Don't think we have any units completely wiped out. Yeah, Boris did quite a number on us, but it was against its low tier units. I think that trade was honestly fine. Yeah, and the bears we managed to take out the bears when they were reasonably isolated. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Yeah, and Archaon didn't get randomly wounded or some nonsense. Yeah, look at that. Almost 7,000 gold, loads of souls. Awesome. And we can... yeah, we can sack and then occupy this. We're not going to give to the vassal. Alright, there's Boris's defeat trait. That's actually going to be good. We're fighting against demons, or we will be again pretty soon. Bound Skull Blast, alright, not bad. And Hellfire Sword, okay. Barbarian. And yeah, got a good load of levels up and everything else here, I think.
I am the chosen of the gods.
Alright, now let's come
This world,
occupy this.
I have God.
Oh, you get experience for occupying, that's interesting, because that pushed us to rank 10. And we have the first of the Treasures of Chaos, the Steed of the Apocalypse. And new Regiment of Renown. Nice, okay, that worked out well. Getting a fair amount of replenishment. Hopefully, Boris does not have...
May the bear
yes,
forgive
Boris
you.
does not have too many troops left. Well, that's a good time to end this part, I think. Next time, I'll send my hero over to Krakadrak and start coordinating vassals against them. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and see you for the next one.